Okay, what's up, everybody? So, as promised, I'm making a YouTube account. I know it's late, but I had some stuff I had to take care of. For example, spiritually cleaning house, stuff like that. But I kind of wanted to touch base on what this account was going to be for. Obviously, most of you have probably already seen my kind of sort of testimony video, you can call it, and what I believe is getting ready to happen. So, my biggest conviction was like, how am I going to spend the rest of whatever time's left doing anything? Like, I just felt it's more important to spread a message of hope than it is to just sit back and do nothing. I'm going to voice my opinion on this channel, and I'm not technologically smart, so I'm not going to bother with the concept of editing it because I don't even know how to begin with that. So what you get, which is what you get, and yeah, we hope for the best. So I'm going to be going over a lot of like scriptural stuff. Um, Maybe touch on some of the stuff that I'm reading in the Apocrypha, stuff like that. I'm not going to be using this channel to really debate, even though it has crossed my mind to put a couple of people on slam for deceiving people on certain things. But people out there that might be like me, who maybe you're struggling in your walk with God, or sometimes you just get conflicted on if you're even doing the right thing, or even people that maybe went through similar stuff that I did with, being angry or something. This is a message of hope for you, and a message of hope for those who may be conflicted about their faith and wondering if they're even on the right path. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. I don't claim to hear God's voice. He speaks to me in, I guess, different ways. I'm recording. See, not editing that out either. But um, originally and in the future, I'm going to begin these videos by going over the prayer of Manasseh just because it speaks to me. It's a very good version of the sinner's prayer. I thought it was real neat, which the prayer of Manasseh is actually in the apocryphal text. But I was flipping through and I found the testament, sorry, of Moses. And the first verse that jumped out at me was chapter 12, which is the last chapter, verse 3, where he is talking to Joshua, and he said, Joshua, do not despise yourself, but set your mind at ease, and listen to my words. All the nations which are in the earth God has created, as he has us. He has foreseen both them and us from the beginning of the creation of the earth to the end of the age, and nothing has been neglected by him, even to the least thing. But he has foreseen all things and caused all to come forth. So I just kind of felt that was very good timing, I guess. Earlier today, I had some more spiritual cleaning to do because one thing I do not want to do through any of these videos is mislead anybody. I do not want to be a stumbling block for anybody for their faith. There's just things that I feel are important. Um, so this is going to be kind of more of an introduction video to the channel. One of the things, probably the first video I'm going to do, which I might do that later tonight or maybe tomorrow morning. I don't know. I haven't determined on whether or not I'm going to be doing these videos in the morning or at night. None of this is actually planned or even thought out to begin with. But as you can't tell already, the world's going to hell in a handbasket. And even though there's an entire book that tells us that this is going to happen, so many people are like, what's going on? So yeah. And I mean, I get it. 5, 6 years ago, I'd be just as confused as everybody else. But for those of you who are already walking in that relationship with Christ, just keep your head up and know that soon he's going to be coming back. And anybody who might see this who has me on Facebook, check out the latest story that I put as part of my spiritual cleansing and some stuff I just needed to take care of. I'm not going to go into the details. Just know I'm as guilty as being a sinner as everybody else. Not better than anybody. But I like to do woodworking, so I made a cross and put it out in the front yard to help send a message of hope to people. And it just says basically, I am Yah, which is I am in Hebrew. So basically it reads I am. And then it says John 3:16 on the other side. And then down the middle it says coming soon. And he is. Believe it or not. When? I don't know. I'm not even going to put a date on it. I'm not going to be one of those guys. But I will guarantee for those people that are putting dates, I mean, granted, if you guess long enough, you're going to eventually get it. Stop. Just stop. You're embarrassing yourselves. But moving on from that, yeah, this is basically the introduction of it. And I might get into a little bit of politics, but I'm going to try not to do that because then I get angry and I say stupid stuff. So, kind of not trying to get my account banned and really just focus on using this for a message of hope. I'll screw up my Facebook if I have to for that other stuff, but yeah. So that's where we're at. Respect and love to all.